And that road goes off to our east, which is also right. So we're here, I'm saying it. What is going on, guys? It's Zigzag here, welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Today we are playing Borders of the World, a map I have never played before, but I'm led to believe that it is a map with borders between two countries, and you essentially have to get exactly where it is. And yeah, we'll be playing this one as a play-along league, not as a play-along league, but as a play-along, because I think it's kind of the type of video where you guys will probably want to see if you can do better than I can. And yeah, I'm going to go for 1 minute and 30 per round on no moving, and you guys click the link. I'll just copy this link into my notepad right now. You guys click this link, which will be at the top of the description right now if you want to play before me. And yeah, see how you did. So pause now. And if not, just join along for the ride. So here we are at a border. We have a yellow fence and like a wooden trail here, kind of like a dock of some kind. Ooh, we have a flag with South American colors on it, yellow, blue, and red here. So could we be in South America? Seems rather likely. I mean, these buildings all kind of look more Asian, if I had to say off the bat, to be honest. But yeah, the fact that this is yellow and blue like that makes me think that we're probably going to be in like Venezuela or something. Venezuela and Guyana could be something like that. I'm not sure if anyone actually goes on this border here, nor this one. We could be here. This kind of looks like the right kind of place, but again, there doesn't seem to be much going on that border. So now let's look for a river over here. Yep, could certainly be like on La Victoria or something like that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say with this one. This is the main clue I'm going off of, because if I was looking at these buildings over here, I mean, hard to tell if they're really Asian or South American, to be honest. Definitely seems like it's close to the equator. But yeah, actually, maybe it does look more South American. It's really hard to say. Yeah, just trying to think. Any other flag that looks like this? I don't think so. Assuming that is a national flag, I think we will be somewhere around here. And will that be green enough? I guess it could be somewhere elsewhere, but I'm going to go right there. And, okay, so this was actually the Colombian flag. And this was in Leticia, which actually does have Google coverage. And we were right on a tri-point of borders here between Peru, Brazil, and Colombia. So not a terrific score, unfortunately, and that was actually on the Amazon River. Yeah, that was on the Amazon River, so interesting round. Here is the next one. We are on a border between two countries here. It's Generation 4. We've got a girl with pink hair here. España, so we should be in Spain, and, well, that doesn't leave us too many options, especially considering that this one says Portugal. Right. I was about to say, especially considering that this one does not really look like the Pyrenees that much. So, yeah. We even have the name of the town here, so let's go along here. Segura is the name of the town, so I'm just going to give that one a quick scan here. I dare say you guys probably did as well. And let's just get our marker down here, Segura. If I had to say, this is probably more southern. But we'll see. Segura. It's eluding me so far. So whereabouts will this be? Maybe like the furthest border? It has to be a bit hilly at least, but that's pretty much the entire country of Portugal, to be fair. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where this is going to be. I would say it's going to be somewhere in this half of the country rather than the north. So if I'm looking around, it is green, but it feels more Mediterranean, more dry. Sedillo. Kind of sounds like Segura. We need something where the roads actually cross here. It's not that one. 6 seconds left. We should not be able to find it here. Yeah, let's see where it actually was. And okay, it was just a little bit further up here. This was the one. Ponte de Segura. So, River of the Segura. So is that a river, Segura? No, it's Rio Ergues. So yeah, we get 187 kilometers away, so a pretty good effort there. Next one. We are looking at a Russian border here, which is curious. So, do we have any flag flying here or anything like that? We also have number plates. Can we see any like Ukrainian number plates or anything like that, I wonder? So, yeah, this one should be probably Ukraine or Kazakhstan, maybe Belarus as well as possible. So that's what I'm thinking of here. In terms of this, we've got definitely a Russian flag there. 10 meters that way, they're saying, is the border, so that makes sense. But the other country, maybe not so patriotic, because we don't see... Oh, hold up. This one says Russia again. Is that This looks like a red flag. That's curious. It almost looks like the Montenegrin flag, but of course those two countries do not border. So a red flag. Could it be Belarus then? I don't know what this crest is. It looks like a crest. It's hard to tell. Maybe this is going to be with Belarus. I actually wouldn't be surprised about that. So maybe on this border here. That one, it has to be inside a town. So yeah, this one, again, doesn't seem quite likely. This one, again, not quite likely. I'm just looking. I kind of have a good feeling that it might be Belarus. Kazakhstan and Ukraine still very possible. Could it be this? No, I really don't think it's that one. I really don't think it's that one, even though we are going directly north, east to west. So that would fit with Kazakhstan. I mean, with Belarus. I think we'll just have to leave it where we had it. And, okay, it was actually Ukraine, right near Kharkiv. So this was the actual town. Yeah, that's more like it. We needed something with a little bit going on. We're in Kozinka. Yeah, not too far away, but again, not a fantastic effort either. So looking for a 5k at least here. Surely in this video we can. So we've got a Slovakian truck here. And sure enough, we do have Slovakian or Czechian bollards here. And over this direction, hard to say. We have a long side of the O. The O is not round here, so that could be a clue. So it seems like, yeah, this is the Slovak symbol. So we know we are, this side of us is on Slovakia. So Slovakia is to the south there. So maybe this is Poland over here. These don't look like Polish speed signs to me, though. I must say. Could still be Poland. I think it's probably more likely to be Czechia. I think it's more likely to be Czechia here, but can't remember with the speed sign, to be honest. So yeah, well, actually, it's more like Slovakia is to our southeast. So if Slovakia is to your southeast, then maybe Czechia is most likely here. Because there's no other countries apart from... Oh, it could be Austria. Now, I'm actually considering that this is more likely to be Austria, because I think this might be an Austrian speed sign. So let's look for actual land borders that they have. And we should be crossing a river, though. And I don't think we are. So 19 seconds left. Could be a river here. Oh, gosh. This one here? No, I don't think so. Okay, so we're actually in trouble here. Could be around Bratislava. Okay, could be here, could be here. I'm just going to go for that, because I think it is an Austrian speed sign rather than a Czechian one. So let's see. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. It actually was Czechia. So I need to probably learn my speed signs a bit better. Yeah, that was 4.5k. So, again, not too far, but I dare say a lot of you guys would have 5k'd that one, because it was not the hardest, just on the E50 there. So here is the final round. We are looking across the border here at a tropical country, from one to the other. We are in a weird trekker here, and this one might be the first one where we actually bomb out. This looks tough, this looks tough for sure. So where on a border would we have a big river? We'll look into the north. So we have official coverage to the south here. We're looking to the north. So it could be Colombia and Venezuela again. Or we could be again in Leticia or along the Amazon River, because I dare say they probably do have a little bit of trekker there. But could it be Asia? Could it be Asia? So if we were in like, I don't know, if we were in like Cambodia, are there any like big river borders there? Kind of seems unlikely, to be honest, but yeah, I'm kind of drawing a blank here. These trees might feel more Asian. It's well possible. It's well possible. It even kind of looks like Nigeria, but I don't know if Nigeria actually has any coverage. This is tough. We have mountains in the background. So maybe it isn't even that bad of a shout to go somewhere in Cambodia here. Could be like Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam. I do consider that possible. Otherwise, like, something around Brazil. But yeah, I might just go for Cambodia here. Let's see. And, oh, it was Africa, but this was actually Uganda and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So, wow. What river was that? That was the Semliki River. And that was a tough round for sure. We get 10 points. So 14,000. Did you guys beat me? Probably, because I didn't play that well. But if you didn't, then hopefully in the next link you will, because we're going to play 3 today. So let's head into the next one here. Challenge link. I'm going to invite friends right now. Copy this over into the dock. And yeah, let's get into it. So I'm hoping for at least one 5k this seed, probably 2. Oh, well, this one's good. We've got a German flag, and what are these bollards? This is a Danish flag. I mean, well, hold up. This is a Danish bollard. So I don't know what that flag is then. It's not a Danish flag, that's for sure. So over this side, we do have a Danish flag, and a Norwegian, and an Icelandic, and a Swedish. So really entering the Nordics right here. Something, Mitte Higd Bum. Interesting. So yeah, this must be the state flag of the German state, but can't remember what Bundesland that will be, or Bundes, whatever you call it. So this is the main crossing on the number 7, also the number 5. So let's see which one matches the angle of the road better. So if I look into the north, obviously we've got Denmark to the north. It's going like a tiny bit east, so I don't really think either of them fit too well here. Although this one is not right. So the number 5 perhaps. This one might even look a little better because the road angle is correct, except it's not a double lane highway. So it really has to be one of these. That one's a little east. Yeah, neither of these bend a little east. So I think it's this one actually. Although it seems too straight. I mean, it seems not straight enough. So where is this actually? I'm not sure. Is this a double lane? Man, it was just this one, so I misread the compass there. Maybe I looked at it the wrong way around. Oh no, it was going north to east. No, it's going north to west, so I don't know, maybe I misread the compass or... Anyway, that was probably the obvious one to pick, but still 29 kilometers away. It's actually not that far. Denmark is not very wide at the southern border there. So I think I can still beat you guys just fine if I manage these next few rounds. This is interesting. I have some blinds on the, like some shutters on the windows. That's not that common in Europe. So yeah, definitely feeling like Slovakia is possible again here. Policia. So maybe Slovenia as well. Slovenia is well possible, I think. Could be like, this could be Slovenia and Croatia. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Because the shutters on the windows are often something seen in Croatia rather than elsewhere. Also, the architecture could certainly be Croatian. So do we see any cars without a blue strip? Because often that's the case. So I think this... No. Maybe it's like the... I don't know. I do feel like we're probably just crossing over in a town here or something like that. So that's too hilly. Then we got a river separating the borders here. So what about something like this? I don't really know. It could certainly be anything along this northern border, I feel like. Okay, so what if we were over this direction? Too mountainous, too mountainous. There's actually not too much going on along this border, to be honest. But I think it's all too mountainous over there. So are we right? Could this be Slovakia and... Czechia again? It could be Slovakia and Czechia again. That's definitely possible. But oh man, we can almost read that stuff. But yeah, I think this looks like it. And man, this was actually Croatia and Bosnia. So there you go. I was in the right country here, or yeah, I was in the right country, but unfortunately on the other side. So yeah, if you knew about the shutters, then it wasn't too hard to get Croatia. Also, I saw a Croatian last name in like the last second there, and so that confirmed it in my mind, but I didn't think of Bosnia. Forgot about Bosnia there. Okay, the next round. Ecuador. Gracias por visitar la República del Ecuador. I can remarkably read that quite easily. And here we are on the border, so yeah, if we're going that way, that means this must be the different country to our... that's to our west. So... Yeah, we're standing in Ecuador right now, and we are traveling over somewhere to our west. So that would make sense, or would it? So we basically have to be like here, I would say. If we're in a town, we basically have to be there, or here. Hold up, do we see mountains? We should be seeing mountains here, because this is a hilly part of the country. Yeah, it's dry as well, so I think this one where we clicked is more likely. The angle of the road is also east to west, so this one is the only one that makes sense, actually. I'm quite sure that we are here, actually. So, and it has to be double lane, and it is. Okay, that's good, that's good. Otherwise, are there any other options here that's not double lane? You actually kind of learn that there are remarkably few like double-laned exits to Ecuador. 1, 2. That's 3, 4. That's it. At least on the Peruvian border, and then there's 1, 2, 3 on the Colombian one. So yeah, remarkably few, all things considered. Like, I don't know. But we should be correct here, I think. And what? It was this one? Oh man, I didn't see this little bend that goes east to west. I should have been more careful. We're still pretty close, so simple enough if you use the compass, but man, that was a bit of a blunder. So, border crossing point, Vrashka Chuka. And we have also another sign there. So let's get looking here. I mean, it just looks more like Bulgaria to me, and we have Cyrillic, so because of the winter coverage and whatnot, I think so. So where would we be more likely to be? So, border crossing point. Do we see any flags flying? It's a problem with Europe, they're not patriotic enough. So on this side, we have like a little emblem. So it's 2 countries that use Cyrillic, presumably. So, North Macedonia? There's not too many good entrances there. This could be too mountainous, so it's a bit flatter than that. Over here, also too mountainous, so could be Serbia. Could be a Serbian border here. Ooh, this is actually quite tough. Am I actually right about this being Bulgaria? Because they've got Cyrillic both sides of the border, so really, these are our only 2 options in my calculations. So I guess we just got to pick one that's relatively flat. That one's not flat enough. Wait, let's see how many mountains there actually are. I mean, that's not bad. Considering I hadn't made up my mind yet, that's not bad. So I did look over this one, but I didn't see the, oh, there it is. So, Vrashka Shuka, it's different Latinization of it, but yeah, not a bad effort, We've always been so close, and yet the 5Ks have eluded us so far. So this one should be Senegal, unless it's Ghana. No, this is a Senegal blur. So whereabouts would we be? What border? So the Gambia, obviously the Gambia, Mauritania. They're kind of the only two options, I think, unless it could be Malay. But yeah, I don't think the coverage goes down really to Guinea-Bissau or Guinea. So yeah, whereabouts are we? This is a small border crossing. Do we see any flags or anything? Telecentre? Yeah, we don't really see any flags or anything like that. We see a lot of things going on, but not too much in the way of clues, I must say. It's a very busy little spot here. So St. Louis seems possible. We'd have a river there. Okay, so that pretty much rules out Mauritania. So it's the Gambia, I think. Karang? We could certainly be right here. Are we going north to south? We are. And we have a long north to south road here. So yeah, I think we're going to be right here on the Senegalese side. Do we see any roads? We should have a side road here, that's the problem. So we could be right here. And that road goes off to our east, which is also right. So we're here, I'm saying it. And yeah, 113 meters away. Unfortunately, it was actually that road, so a little less close to the border than I thought. But perfect score nonetheless. Our first one for the video, 23.6 there. So that is obviously way better than last seed. So yeah, comment if you beat me on this one, because I'm sure some of you did. Some of you are super skilled, but yeah, that was still a good effort for me, I would say. A bit of good logic. Unfortunately, a little bit disappointed with the Ecuador one, likewise with the Denmark, but the other ones I can all forgive myself for. So, let us go for one more for the video. Yeah, I will invite you to this right now. So, yeah, go ahead and play it if you so wish. And let's get ahead and see if I can beat you guys. So, this is the first border. We've got some language that is looking a little... It's either ski ending. It's either Polish or it's Hungarian. It's a bit hilly, so maybe Poland. So here is a Czechian/Slovakian bollard, so that would fit. And that's a Romanian bollard, is it not? So that looks like a Romanian bollard to me. So Romania and Slovakia don't border each other. So maybe it's not a Romanian bollard. Maybe it just happens to look like one, that little red and white thing. So this side of the border to the south, we should be Czechia. So maybe this is Poland. I think that would make most sense. Unless, actually, the ski ending can also be Czechia as well. So Slovakia and Czechia, maybe. This language, how have I not worked it out yet? I think it's actually Czechian, not Slovakian. Actually, yeah, we got, these aren't Polish bollards, so we've got to get into here quickly. We should be like something like this. In fact, that one kind of looks like it bends around in a similar way. This is like a bendy road, so we could be on that border there. And we are on a highway, so that would make sense. Is it double laned? Not really. So yeah, I like this. No, I don't. This was actually with Austria, but there were Czechian bollards on both sides of the border here. Oh no, it's just because we weren't quite there. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying, that is. So yeah, we're actually quite a bit over the border there. So I was kind of feeling confident with that windy road. Unfortunately, this was the correct windy road, and it's not good enough. Just 4,000 points there. Okay, we're going to make it up with another 5k here, for sure. So this is South Africa. And where else are we going to be here? So Namibia. Wait, it's quite green, so I don't think Namibia. We've got a number of green number plates here, though. So I think green number plates you can find in, like, Western Cape. So maybe this is a Botswanan crossing. Would it be that green up here, though, is the problem. I don't think it would be that green right here on the water. It would probably be quite desolate. So what else can we see here? Something. It's a flag there, but you can't see it. So, Van Rutenschen. Can we find that place? I think we probably can. Let's get looking. Van Rutenschen. Swartwater. I've always liked that place. I remember that place. Van Rutenschen. So where's the border? So we got hills. We seem to be like bordering another country to our north, so that makes sense. Van Rutenschen. I don't know, is that too risky to go up there? I think it would be more green up there, that's the thing. Van Rutenschen? I don't think we're finding it. Please don't tell me I had it on the right location before. That would be so sad. Right here. Wow, it's just Lesotho. I should have known that. Oh, you guys would definitely have gotten that. And yeah, it's kind of a baity border because it is to the north, but it's just because we're on the angle of it here. So here's Van Rutenschen's gate. Ruins. So interesting. Different spelling over the border. And yeah, we kind of failed that. That was definitely a certified fail right there. So worst guess of the video so far. And we haven't got a broken location here. We do. So let's just go and check here in Slovakia. The map seems to like that location. This one was with Venezuela and Brazil here on the Venezuelan side. Interesting. So second last round for the video here. And this one's interesting. We've got a long bridge over a kind of dirty river. It almost looks like North America, if I'm honest, but I don't think you'd see like a military outpost on any of the North American borders. So yeah, a big river here. So a river border, that's important. I was thinking maybe like the Caucasus or something like that, but it might not be mountainous enough for that. There certainly is a mountain here, but you can really only call it a big hill. So I don't mind if they had like a nice river border over here. I'd certainly be tempted to guess it. Oh, this one is Azerbaijan and Iran. I think that's possible. So let's look for where there's a big bridge on this border here. Maybe there are none. But this would be an insane guess if we could get it. I quite frankly do not believe myself, but you have to go for it, right? So what about this side of the border? So this would, no, it's two mountains down there. So we just gotta look for any like good looking bridge. I don't think there is one though, to be honest. So we might have to abandon this idea. Unfortunately, my time is too low for that. So we're gonna have to commit to it. Here is the bridge. It's not even at the border, so we're definitely wrong. Oh no. I'm just gonna... Oh, never mind. So this was with North Korea and Russia. And I have no doubt that some person knew that somehow. I mean, there is Russian coverage all the way down here, so I don't know why they just didn't use it there. But yeah, that was the border. I guess technically 5Kable. But yeah, it's certainly a tough round. So into the last one here. And this is France and Belgium, maybe? Let's see. So let's see these plates. Are they red? This one might have a bit of red to it. So I think I might be right. We've got like a wall. These signs could certainly be Belgium. It could be Belgium and Luxembourg, now that I'm thinking of it. Don't mind that. Seems like we're kind of traveling along the border here, so I don't know, something along these two country lines. Something like that, maybe? I don't know, because it seems like this wall probably denotes a border. In fact, this poster is the exact one that does. But, yeah, I guess the fact that there's no yellow number plates means that I will go on the French border here. It's just a question of where. Probably somewhere where there's a town. We probably are in a town here, on a road that just travels along the border. Maybe like this one here. Well, that one probably wouldn't have a wall. So, yeah, I don't know. That one probably wouldn't have a wall, if we're honest. I don't even know if it's France. It could always be the Netherlands, but we didn't see any border again. We didn't see any, like, yellow plates, so it could be here as well. I don't mind the idea of going along, like, this road here, because it seems like that might have a wall next to it. So let's see. Could be close. Not bad. It was actually Luxembourg and France. So I could have sworn there was a number plate with a bit of red on it. But to be fair, we were only like 10 k's away from Belgium, so it probably was a Belgian car traveling. Unfortunately, the guess in Lille, or near Lille, did not work. This was, of course, Luxembourg, so we end up with 11,000, by far the worst game of the seed, although we had the unofficial, or the broken location, and the North Korean one, so can't be too mad with ourselves, just one bad guess, actually. And yeah, that is it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the border crossing map. I thought it was pretty fun. And yeah, I will see you guys in a video very soon. Catch you later. Bye-bye.